Hello class, welcome to our home learning for Monday. I'm going to go through the things that I would like you to do. So this week, today we are starting with the R phoneme, and the R is made by the letters A and R together, and this vowel digraph tends to come in the middle of words. And again, I've given you some words. You can play pairs, you can make your own bingo game, make word searches, do whatever you want, so you're practicing writing some words with that R sound in the middle of them. Mrs. Welling is doing a really good job of putting some games that are linked to our phonics on Spelling Shed, and there's somewhere on there where she can have a look to see who's using Spelling Shed, and she tells me that lots of you are using it. So if you have a go on there, there are some words, and I know the children in class are really enjoying it because they're trying to earn lots of honeypots so they can buy some of the things to change their avatars, their little picture on the side. If you've got any problems logging into Spelling Shed, please let me know and I can help you. I've got your logins here and I can tell you how to do that. So guided reading, so do some one-to-one reading. We're thinking about our inference skills today. Now inference is a little bit tricky because that's not necessarily something that's written directly. You have to maybe use your head to think about the answer they're looking for. So it says, what kind of person was? So read a non-fiction text, read a story, and think about a person and what they were like, or a character, sorry, what they were like based on what you read about them. And it might not explain that in words. You might have to think about some of the things they've done and what they were doing. Practice your 2s, 5s and 10s times table. I know in class we've been using the iPads to time ourselves to see how quick we can get. I'm really pleased if you want to do that. You can always send your times in to me and I'll see if we can beat you in class. This week we're thinking about division. So division is shown by this symbol here. And division is a way of sharing. Okay? And division, as we know, is really closely linked to multiplication. And we often talk in class about the yin and yang symbol because we talk about how division and multiplication are opposites of each other. So when we're sharing out, so if I was maybe sharing, let me see, if I had 10 sweets and I was sharing them with another person, so there were 2 of us, I might draw myself a diagram, and I'm going to draw 2 pots, and I can share my 10 sweets into them, and then I can see that my answer I've got left is 5. Have a go at doing that. You might find that if you know 2 5s are 10, you might be able to flip that round based on what you know, and you might automatically be able to say, oh, I know that's 5. So have a go at dividing today by 2, 5 and 10. If you look on here, you can have a go at doing some word problems, and if we keep that same idea from the fruit shop of last week, so if pineapples come in packs of 2, bananas are in 5s, apples are in 10s, imagine you've got a box of fruit, just stick to the same fruit, imagine you've got a box with 35 apples in it. That doesn't work, Mrs. Munns. How can I do that? I've done that wrong. If I had 35 bananas, how many bags of bananas can I make? So I would be doing 35 divided by 5, which would equal 7. Okay? So have a think and make sure you're dividing it up. You might need to draw a diagram. You might already know the answer in your head. Now, our story this week is again by Giles Andrea, and this one's also by Corky Paul, another famous author. And we're reading today Sir Scallywag and the Deadly Dragon Poo. Don't worry, it's not quite as disgusting as Morris the Mankiest Monster, but it does involve dragon poo. And in this story, it starts off with a king called King Colin. And King Colin loves to eat sweets, and he has a sweetie machine. Okay? And what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to think about what machine you would design and what would your machine do. So draw me a picture and then write me 3 sentences explaining about your machine and what it does. Handwriting today, so we're going to be looking at some of those R words. We are going to start off with park, so all the way up, all the way down, round into your A. Now when you come off of the R, you go straight up into the K and round. You've got farm, so it's all the way up, all the way down, into the A, into the R and the M. Start, wiggly S, tall T, into the A, into the R, and again with the R, you go straight up into the T, and part, P, you've got the A, the R comes off, up and down into the T. Now, today we're back on our history. Now, unfortunately, this half term has thrown us lots of challenges. One of the challenges and one of the things that I was really looking forward to is we were going to go at the end of the term to visit HMS Victory, which is in Portsmouth. Now, the lady who was organising the trip with me, she has sent me a virtual tour of HMS Victory. It's quite a long tour. What you might want to do is she's done a film like of the outside and of the different decks. So watch each of the videos, but you don't need to watch them lots and lots of times. You can watch them, learn what's there, and then go on to them. It is a silent film. There isn't actually any talking on it, but it does give you a chance to see what the boat was like and the different decks that were on board. So you've got sort of your top deck, your outer deck up here, and then you've got lots of decks that come all the way down right into the bottom where they used to store the things that they needed. So have a look at that. I'm going to send that link on an email to your parents. So your parents will need to have a look. It will come on a separate email. I can't link it onto the web page because it won't link. However, the lady sent it to me. I've tried several times and it won't open. But I have managed to email it to Miss Allinson and she was able to open it. So hopefully through your emails you'll be able to open it. If there are any problems, please get in contact and I'll try to see what I can do. I'm going to try and send those out Thursday or Friday last week. So if you haven't got the email, get your parents to have a look and then get in contact with me. And again, try to keep active. I know it's really hard. It's supposed to be a lovely week this week, but make sure you're doing things. There are Joe Wicks activities. Go for a walk, go for a cycle ride. And if you have a go at those New Forest School Sports Challenges, please send your scores in and I can send those off. And those will be on the website. They get sent through to me on a Thursday or Friday, so I tend to put them up over the weekend so they're ready for you on Monday. Take care and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye for now.